Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon.
Hi everyone, welcome. Hi Cece, welcome. Hi love. Hi Kathy. Hello love. Hi Dottie. How's everyone? Hi Sheena, how are you? Hi Winter, hello. Hi Erica, hello Venus. Jonah, hello everyone. Hi Yukon. How's everyone? Tonight is past life or reading, so if you want a past life reading, just write past life after your join. Yeah, so if you're new here, welcome. You do have to write exclamation mark a join with your question. If there's no question, then Nightbot will not pick up your question. won't add you to the list. There is a waiting room, so if you don't get on the free list, you will be put in a wait room, and in the wait room, Nightbot will pick someone at random. Nightbot's not a real person; it's just a program we use. Hi, Kimberly. How's everyone? I do have a legal disclaimer if you want to check that out. I'm doing good, Cece. Thank you. Hi, Bernadette. How are you? You're new here? Welcome. To ask a question, you just write exclamation mark join. Like I said, if the free list is full, you'll be placed in a waiting lounge, and Nightbot will choose someone from the lounge as space opens up to be re-added to the free list, if that makes any sense. If you do join the free list, theme readings do skip anyone else who may be in front of you on the free list. As well as any donation readings also skips the free list. Just to let you know. But to get a theme reading, you still have to join the free list. And then, yeah. Hopefully you understand what I mean. What a lovely day. You have to write exclamation mark join before your question. Sorry. Like I said, Nightbot is just a program. That's the only way the program can pick up what you're saying. Yeah, so it's exclamation mark join, just like you did, with no spaces in between, with past life afterwards. Yes, that's perfect. What a lovely day. Welcome to lovely to see new people. Also, I do have a post on my community page. There might be a couple posts above it. But if you go on the community page, there is a post that says to add your name for a chance to win a free reading once I get to 900 subs. So if you do want a free private reading from me, make sure your name is on that. And then we'll do a draw for that. Yeah, it is awesome. I'm excited. I guess switch screens we get started. Dottie, what are Paul's true feelings about Dottie? Ooh, what are Paul's true feelings for Dottie right now? What are Paul's true feelings for Dottie right now? What are Paul's true feelings for Dottie right now? What are Paul's true feelings for Dottie right now? What are Paul's true feelings for Dottie right now? Ooh, he sees that you are the Empress. I see that for you. Ooh, there's magic. There's chemistry between the two of you. That's exciting. Oh, man. It was going so well. We'll figure out what is going on here. You do have the Empress. So I do feel like he feels like you are grounded. You know, you help him feel grounded. I feel like he feels comfortable with you and relaxed when he's with you. There is a magician, you know, that magic connection, that chemistry, that, you know, that spark of magic there is still there. For the for the Nine of Wands in the dark, I just feel like there's a sense of I don't know if it's just like feeling stagnant, like just kind of like feeling a little off or something like that. I just feel like they're kind of like a little bit on guard or a little bit on edge for whatever reason. Yeah, the Tower too. I don't know if there's been some sudden changes or some sudden situations that he's struggling to deal with. So I just want to clarify really quick. What is going on with the Nine of Wands in the dark and the Tower? Tower, oh boy. The Tower's in the dark too. Oh man, things are really shaken up a little bit, but sometimes maybe Paul's going through some sort of transformation or just kind of like in a down mood right now. But you know, there is a good connection here. Maybe it's just a matter of communicating and figuring out what exactly his feelings are and expressing how you're feeling if you're picking up any of this energy around him as well. Yeah, it's a tough situation. But I feel like you can figure out what it is. And I feel like things could improve with that communication. I got for you. Brit, past life reading. Yes. Let's see. Who was Brit in a past life? 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 What was Brit's purpose? What was Brit's purpose? What lessons did Brit not complete? What lessons did Brit not complete? Ooh, there's another one there. How is this relevant now? How is this relevant now in this life? Alright. The past life, you do have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles was someone who worked really hard, very grounded, very earthy kind of energy. You were either like a farmer or business owner or some sort of professional that was highly skilled in your past life. So that I feel like that is your energy. The Knight of Pentacles does have some Taurus energy, so maybe you were a Taurus as well in that lifetime. A little stubborn, a little bullheaded there. Your purpose was kind of like what you were doing, you know, being a gardener, someone who has that general tendencies to be earthy and grounding. I feel like your work and career came first, but you also had time for family and that sort of thing. So I do feel like there's this energy that you did complete your purpose of whatever that was for you. What you didn't complete was the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So I feel like there was supposed to be some grief and some hard times, and I feel like you were supposed to experience some sorrow and some hard times there. Yeah. Let's see, for the Eight of Swords, yeah, I feel like there were some self-imposed limitations, but I feel like you're over past some of those limitations. It also says that you could have potentially supposed to gone to prison for whatever reason, but you were able to get your way out of it. So I don't know if that is why you're struggling in this life now, if there's any challenges that you're facing or any self-imposed or any limitations that are outside of your control, and maybe because of that reason that karma has followed you. It says, if your past life experienced a significant loss or grief or regret, but I feel like you didn't, so you may be suffering one of those in this lifetime at some point, or if you haven't already. In this life, you have learned to accept and be resilient while finding hope even when faced with those challenges. I feel like whatever this is, it kind of like helped you become a healer in this life too. I don't know if you embrace that or not, but that's what I got. Lucinda, past life Gemini. Let's see. Who was Lucinda in a past life? Who is Lucinda in one of her past lives? Who was Lucinda in one of her past lives? Who was Lucinda in one of her past lives? Ooh, the Knight of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like in a past life you're a very strong-willed person. someone, who you defended your family or defended whoever you needed to defend. The Knight of Swords was someone who was very intellectual, very smart, fought for justice, peace, and all that sort of fun stuff. I feel like whatever problems came your way, you did it with grace. You may have been fought bravely, but you could have also fought foolishly as well. So maybe some of your battles were more about your heart than logic and just wanted to do what you felt was right to do as opposed to what you were supposed to fight for during that times. I don't know if you were like during war times or if you were just fighting for justice, being one of those rebels who not that they're a rebel, but those people that protest and all that sort of thing. Not that it's a bad thing, so I feel like those people have to exist to make justice in the world to begin with. But they're allowed to have some challenges in that life, is what I'm trying to say. And then for your purpose, it was you're supposed to be a hard worker, successful business person. Money was, you're supposed to be very, very good with the money and traditions and all that sort of thing. Also a Taurus energy as well in your past life. But I feel like you were more of a free spirit and wanted that freedom and justice and that sort of thing. So that may not have reached your goals with that scenario. Your lessons you did not complete was the Empress, a healer. So I guess you were supposed to stay home, do your work, raise your family instead of being, the free spirit that you were. You were supposed to be a housekeeper, wife, big family, all that sort of thing. That you did not quite get to complete. And then I feel like, how's Revelant now? First of all, I feel like right now is the Five of Swords in the dark. So I feel like you are kind of like still recovering from that past life. That karma may still be lingering around you with building all the things that you're meant to. Like being that wife and good housewife kind of energy, having that large family and with work balance as well. Maybe still a challenge in this life, but I feel like there's still time. Your life's not over. You can still complete those past life goals and the new ones that are coming for you, and embrace those. The Five of Swords is kind of like having that mental dominance, like being able to take control of your emotions and getting control of your mind, so you're not overthinking things and overanalyzing things too much as well. Yeah. What? Past life for astral chemist. Yes. Who was astral chemist in a past life? Who was astral chemist in one of their past lives? Who is astral chemist in one of their past lives? Ooh, the King of Wands. You were on fire. What was astral chemist's purpose in that life? What was astral chemist's purpose in that life? The Two of Pentacles. What lessons did astral chemist not complete? Ooh. How is this relevant to astral chemist's life now? The Eight of Cups. So for your description of your past life, you were meant to be someone who was a visionary. You were like a leader or a boss of some sorts. You were very strong, ambitious. You could have owned a business of some sorts, or just like in charge of other people. You had lots of kids. You were very ambitious in your goals and that sort of thing as well. Your purpose was the Two of Pentacles in the dark. So you may not have been as wild and free as maybe you were meant to be in that life. Maybe you chose to be the business person, the who has a family and take care of the kids and all that sort of thing, rather than being that free-spirited and wanting to have more and doing things that were more spontaneous, even though it is a Two of Pentacles energy, which is usually very grounded, but it's also kind of like living life with style kind of energy as well. So I feel like you tried your best to have that free spirit work balance, but I feel like you weren't that great on it. So that may be a lesson you're trying to complete in this life. For the Two of Cups, this is lessons you did not complete, and it was the Two of Cups in the dark. So finding that balance between work life, home life, all that sort of thing. It also says a relationship in your past life was a major aspect of your life. You had a very loving, mutual understanding, and you achieved your goals together with bonds. So I feel like this is something that you did complete in that life. So it's kind of like, I feel like you did complete it. I feel like there's nothing you haven't completed. In this life, you have the Eight of Cups and the Light. So it's just keep moving forward, just keep moving forward and finding a new life purpose or completing the purpose you have now. So it seems like from this life, you didn't bring any karma, so maybe brought some peace and harmony. I don't know. Maybe you're still being challenged in this life's lessons, though, if you are feeling some challenges. Hi, Nancy. First name. Past life reading about my career and money. Ooh, past life reading about money, about the career. So what was going on in first name's past life regarding career and money? What was going on in first name's past life, career and money? The Three of Swords and the Hierophant. So with the Three of Swords, for Three of Swords, I feel like you were struggling in some sort of custody battle with whoever you divorced, and trying to get your life back together seems to be, was really hard on you. I feel like you've experienced some loss and sorrow as well, some heartbreak, as well in that life. I feel like you kind of broke traditions or what was expected for you in tradition. So maybe that has an effect on your karma now regarding your money and career. Let's see. What does first name need to know about their career right now? What does first name need to know about their career right now? Ooh, the Three of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like it's a matter about reassessing your situation with your career and seeing where you want to go more in the future. I don't know if you've decided on what your future is going to look like career-wise, but the Three of Wands is kind of like more about any delays or any unmet expectations and trying to figure out what kind of plans or what kind of things you can do to move forward. What is going on with first name's money? What is going on with first name's money? Oh man, the Queen of Swords is in the dark. So do you feel like there's this energy of things being a little stagnant still? Yeah, I just feel like it's a tough situation to get through. Try to see if I can get another card for you. Can we figure out, is there any positive energy coming towards first name around career and money? Four of Wands. Four of Wands, I feel like even though it's in the dark, I do feel like there's some hope coming with the Four of Wands, just have that sense of clarity. Try to get some support or some resources that you may not have reached out to before to give some help along the lines of career. I'm not quite sure where it is, where you are, but I know here we have like these job zone places where you can go and they can help you figure out your career plan and that sort of thing. I feel like the Four of Wands is kind of suggesting that, like looking towards other people for that success or that support, and take those bold steps into the unknown. It may be a little scary and unsteadiness, but it may lead you to some answers to some of your questions. That's what I got. Oh man, yeah. Venus. Past life reading for Venus. What does Venus need to know about her past life? How is Venus's past life affecting Venus now? How is Venus's past life affecting Venus now? So this, oh, that one didn't want to come out. It's not yours. Here you go. You were the star. You were in show business, perhaps, or theater, wanting all that attention. What was Venus's purpose? What was Venus's purpose? What lessons did Venus not complete? What lessons did Venus not complete? How is this relevant to Venus's life now? How is this relevant to Venus's life now? For the star in the dark. So, you know, the star in past life readings represents that you were a star, you know, either in theater, drama, whatever that case may be for you. A celebrity of some sort or multi-talented. But I feel like what you were doing in that life was kind of like rebuilding your life, or rebuilding or trying to fix whatever past life karmas you had from the life before that one. You may have also been involved in some sort of occultist sort of thing where you did like astrology and that sort of thing as well. Your purpose in that life, though, was to be more serious, like the King of Cups. Being more diplomatic, more intuitive, you know? I feel like you were soft and gentle and kind and all that sort of good stuff anyways. But maybe your purpose was more to be more like a doctor or someone who's more in that sort of field rather than like some sort of performer or something. What lessons you did not complete was the temperance. So maybe we were like on the verge of completing your task there with it being involved with an occultist or spiritualist or, you know, astrology, whatever the case may be for you. Because I feel like you did not quite complete that as much as you should have. You know, the temperance is like someone who is a healer, an alchemist, you know, someone who's spiritual, a herbalist, that sort of thing, a mediator, counselor. So I feel like that is kind of what maybe you're still working on now. I don't know. But how this affects you now is I feel like it helps you to be more of an empath, more nurturing, more intuitive, more eager to learn about this sort of thing as well, like tarot and any kind of spirituality. You are still very loving and nurturing and have a happy family life, or you will if you don't have one already. I feel like you're very creative. So I feel like whatever it is, you did pretty much fulfill what you're doing. I feel like you're still working on that. Yeah, you're still working on that. It might take a couple of times, you know, around, but you'll get it eventually. You're welcome, Venus. CC, past life reading related to current issues. Let's see. How is CC's past life relevant to CC's current issues? You're welcome, CC Bear. Let's see. Who was CC Bear in a past life? Who is CC Bear in a past life? Who is CC in a past life? Ooh, the Knight of Wands. What was CC's purpose? Oh, that wasn't it. What was PC's purpose? What lessons did CC not complete? What lessons does CC not complete? What lessons does CC not complete? How is this relevant to CC's life now? How is this relevant to CC's life now? In her current situation, how is this relevant to CC's current situation right now? Okay, so in your past life, you were the Knight of Wands energy, so hot, fiery, passionate, you know. You were a young adult, so I feel like in your past life that this is mentioning that you did pass away very young, as a young adult. I feel like you were impatient, restless, ambitious, independent, and impulsive, so you probably went against the rules a little bit. Very dynamic, high energy. You could have been some sort of warrior or pioneer, hero of some sorts. I feel like you did pass as a hero of some sorts, like people did remember you after. And your purpose was the Wheel of Fortune. So your purpose was to be more spiritual, more in tune with your spirituality, more like reading tarot or that sort of thing. I feel like you're also supposed to take more risk, like either a stock trader, gambler, that sort of thing as well. Um, yeah, but I feel like you did not complete that purpose, and maybe you didn't live around long enough to complete that. But again, the lessons you did not complete in that life is that you felt trapped and restricted, and I feel like you weren't really felt like you didn't really have the freedom to become this more spiritual, more free spirit as you were meant to be. You know, because of the society maybe you're born in just didn't work out for your best interest, and how that's affecting your situation now is a justice. So the justice is also in the dark towards you. So I do feel like there's a little bit of an imbalance in your life right now, trying to figure it out. I feel like you didn't get that balance in the past life either, and it's kind of, you know, that karma has just kind of followed you here. Yeah, I feel like you're still kind of like trying to seek the truth of things as well. I'm gonna try to find another card to see if it can give you some clarity on what your current issues are. How is the justice in the dark relevant to CC's current issues? I just feel the sense that there's this energy of like not just seeking the truth, but like trying to see what kind of who is accountable and who is responsible for something as well. Maybe some legal justice as well. But there is the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in the dark, so I don't know if it's just like some delays and some hesitations that are outside of your control. And it's kind of like trying to figure out your financial planning and that sort of thing, because I feel like there's a lack of planning. Feeling like you're still held back or still feel limited. It's kind of like reaching out to the right people and resources to figure out how to move forward with that. Well, that's what I got for you though. Oh man. Hi After. Welcome. Desi, future of me and Libra. So what is the future of Desi and Libra? What is the future of Desi and Libra? What is the future of Desi and Libra? The original Rider deck done? Oh sure, I can do that one too. What is the future of Desi and Libra? What is the future of Desi and Libra? What is the future of Libra and Desi? Ooh, Knight of Swords. I was looking pretty good, you know, taking action. I feel like the Libra wants to take action towards you for sure. You know, is rushing towards you. The sun, that positivity. The Knight of Swords, I do feel like there's energy of like this whirlwind magic, this whirlwind magic. Romance, I meant to say. Maybe there's sparks of magic as well, obviously. I do feel like there's this energy of like head over heels kind of moments that may come up if they haven't already. This bold moves, trying to make some quick decisions, and sometimes quick decisions is there a future? I'd say yes, there is a future, but I feel like there's no destination as where that future is going. So I feel like it's kind of like still up in the air of how you're doing. And like I was getting to with the Knight of Swords, like, you know, the Knight of Swords sometimes goes so fast that they forget the little details in the future plans kind of thing, right? They miss those steps that maybe will determine which direction that future leads to, because the Fool is in the dark. So it's like, you know, it's supposed to be this wonderful, free-spirited journey, but with the sun here, there is some sun opportunity, that youthful romantic success, right? Reaching those milestones as they come. The Ace of Cups, there's a lot of love there. There's, you know, the Ace of Cups also represents some sort of spiritual connection as well, like past love connection, that sort of thing. And the two of you having these renewed feelings in this life. And for the Fool being in the dark, yeah, I feel like it's a matter of the two of you working things out and slowing down when you need to and figuring that out. Will the Libra offer Desi? Will Libra commit to Desi? Is that what you're asking? Will he offer in the future? Will the Libra commit to Desi in the future? The Hangman is still kind of like, yeah, it all depends. I don't know. I guess the Libra has to make this final decision if he's going to go towards you or not. Because I feel like there is a good potential of a good future for the two of you. Just a matter of the Libra deciding. You know, the Hangman, the Fool, he hasn't quite made that decision to do so. He is always confused. Yeah, he needs to figure that out before the energy can continue on that. Okay, hopefully he figures it out soon. Hi, Justin. How are you? After, hello, past life Virgo. Yes, past life for after. Hi, Bernard. Welcome back. Who was after in a past life? 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 What was after's purpose? What was after's purpose? What lessons did after not complete? What lessons did after not complete? How is relevant to after's life and now? Ooh. We're the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is who you were. I don't know if you had some Taurus energy. I feel like you still have some Earth energy of being a Virgo, right? So I feel like that originally hasn't changed from this life to that one. I feel like, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is someone who is very loyal worker, very persistent in their routine, very dedicated. I feel like whatever you did in your past life, you were doing it very repetitively. I feel like you did pass as a young adult as well, but you were very hardworking. You were very professional. You were very skilled at whatever it is that you did do. Your past life, I mean, your purpose in that past life was the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords, I feel like no matter what obstacles and challenges you had, you were able to overcome them and keep moving forward. I feel like your past life was filled with terror and regret, and perhaps you were even in the middle of a war-torn country and never really got the chance to really enjoy that life at that time. So I do feel like, you kind of like did do your purpose. I feel like you were meant to do all these challenges and have these hard times. You may not have had enough time in that life to complete all of it, so that may be what's struggling with you in this life. The lessons you did not complete was the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is like that changes and challenges and intention. And again, the Five of Cups also represents these unresolved issues with regret, disappointment, all that sort of thing. In this life, you're supposed to learn to accept and be resilient while finding hope, even when you're faced with difficulty and hard times. So I feel like whatever it was, I feel like you overcome that lesson, and you're still learning in this one to overcome those challenges. And then you had the Five of Pentacles as well. The Five of Pentacles is also a Capricorn, so I feel like this Earth energy is supposed to be you having that grounding, earthy, practical energy, very resilient and very capable of everything. And I do feel like there's energy of back then I feel like you were lacking resources, but I feel like now there are some resources and things that may be available towards you that you may not have looked into yet, because I feel like there's some things that are challenging, like in your work wise. I don't know if this is your work wise or not, but it does suggest in your work now in this life, maybe working where there's environments where it's more social, like social work, or something where you manage social crisis, and like the red, I don't know, here we call it the Red Cross. I don't know if that's where it is where you live. It's kind of like feeling that sort of energy as well. May help you feel more complete and more fulfilled. Well, that's what I got. Kathy, past life that relates to this life. Okay, so what does Kathy need to know about her past life that is relevant to this life now? What? Who was Kathy in a past life? 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 The sun, the world. I was going to say the sun, but the world. You were the whole world. People thought the world of you, probably. What was Kathy's purpose in that life? What was Kathy's purpose in that life? I feel like all the cards want to come out. Like all your past lives just want to come spilling out. What lessons did Kathy not complete in that life? What lessons did Kathy not complete in that life? How is it relevant to Kathy's life now? How is that relevant to Kathy's life and situation now? Oh, wow. So you do have the world in your past life. Of who you were. So I feel like you were very extreme. You did some extreme things for that time period, whatever that was for you. I feel like you did have fame and acknowledgement, and you were well traveled around the world, or people knew you from around the world as well. I even feel like there was an energy where there was a time period in one of your past lives you were like a time traveler as well, because I feel like you were in between modern and past lives too. So whatever that was, I feel like you did complete your purpose though, even though you may not feel that way. You may feel like there were some things that you were missing, because for what your purpose was, the Nine of Swords go. So whatever it was, I feel like you had like a lot of achievements, a lot of good things happening there. But your purpose was not to have those good things, not to be famous around the world. You were supposed to be plagued by some doubt and guilt and worries and that sort of thing. You were supposed to embrace some despair, and yeah. You didn't do that very well. You had a good life instead. Which, you know, I don't blame you, right? The Ace of Cups, the lessons you did not complete. You sacrificed so much for loved ones that you never got the chance to extend your family. So maybe with all this fame and traveling and all the other things, maybe you did not have a time to settle down and be that housewife or whatever, you know, to look after the family and the kids and all that sort of thing. I do feel like the lessons that you did learn was that the power of unconditional love and the importance of following your heart and intuition. And then how's relevant in this life now is the Judgment. So the Judgment was in the light. So I feel like, you know, the Judgment is like following your calling. I feel like it's still the same thing, you know. You learned to follow your own heart and do what it is that your heart and your intuition tells you to do. And I feel like that is something you're still relying on, is your heart and your intuition moving forward. So I don't know if sometimes your heart gets in the way of your logic, or gets in the way of some other things by putting more emotions into it than what's needed. But that is what I'm going. I'm going to try to pull another card for you just because you wanted to know. Let's just see. What else is here? Nine of Wands. Still going through the challenges. You still got that determination. Your fight's not over yet to have that success in this life. So that is awesome. Hi, Shelly. Love. That makes sense? Oh, man. You're welcome, Shelly. If you've been put on the lounge waiting list, Nightbot will choose someone at randomly once the free list is full to be added to the free list. Nightbot is just a program. It's not a real person. But yeah, so stay tuned. Nightbot may choose you for a reading. Love. Will Hassani for love. Will Hassani be honest? Okay, this is not a past love reading. I'm gonna get some other cards for you here. Will Hassani be honest about the repair of my vehicle? For love. Will Hassani be honest about the repair of love's vehicle? Will Hassani be honest about the repairs of love's vehicle? Oh, the Hermit. The Hermit is a no card. I don't know what's up with that. Um, will Hassani be honest about the cost? Will Hassani be honest about the cost? Judgment. Judgment is not a yes or a no, so I'm not quite sure. Um, why does Hassani keep bragging and competing, uh, competing about his daughter to me? Okay, so why does Hassani keep bragging and competing about his daughter to love? Well, the King of Cups. Maybe he's just very, very proud of his daughter. I don't know. Yeah. I'm feeling like he's struggling to see things from your perspective as well. Or he's trying to get you to see things from his perspective about his daughter, it seems. About the carp situation, I am not sure. Like, I wouldn't take this 100%, but the cards are suggesting no about being honest with the repairs and not yes or no about, there's kind of like neutral about the judgment card regarding the cost of the repairs. But for the daughter, I do feel like he's kind of like a really proud father. The King of Cups wants to be very supportive and wants you to see that, wants you to be just as supportive and whatever towards his daughter, wants you to see his daughter the way he does, it seems. That is what I got. Hi Mars, how are you? Hi Devin. Oh, Devin, you gotta put exclamation mark of join before the past life. Hey, Jonah! Whatever comes up. You can ask any questions you want. Just if you ask for a past life or reading and you're on the free list, you skip over the other people who ask other questions on theme reading nights. That's okay, Devin. No worries. There you go. You got it, Devin. Thank you. No problem, Mars. That's what it's for. Nightbot is here to provide some entertainment until you wait for me, because I know I'm slow at these readings. Jonah, whatever comes out. You're brave, Jonah. Whatever comes out for Jonah. What does Jonah need to know right now? What does Jonah need to know right now? Ooh, what is going on? You have the Ten of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of responsibilities or worries or stresses or something going on there with the Ten of Wands. But I also feel like there's this energy. Like, I don't know if it's just a matter of you being able to complete all your commitments that you have going on right now, and that just causing some sleepless nights and worries and all that sort of thing. But you do have the Page of Pentacles, so I feel like you're going to be hearing some good news. I don't know if you're waiting for some news or something, but I feel like you're going to get some good communication coming soon towards you, if you haven't already. I do feel the sense of you being more curious and more steady on your feet as well. I feel like you're just going to get a better hold of things, and also feel like you're exploring your options or like trying to figure out what options are available towards you. Because I feel like there's something about you learning something new, or there's a potential for you to learn something new, or train for something, or I don't know if this is a new job or whatever it is, but I do feel like it's coming for you, and it's coming for you fast, because you do have the Chariot. I feel like it's going to help you move along. So I feel like whatever this is, you're going to overpass that. You're going to find your ground and feel more steady, more secure moving forward. So I feel like there's a really good energy coming for you. And I feel like this energy just may come suddenly and quickly out of the blue. But that's what I got. Bernard, a general reading for tonight for the next 20 days. Oh my. February. What does Bernard need to go? I'll start that over. What does Bernard need to know going into February? What does Bernard need to know going into February? What does Bernard need to know going into February? Hi, Ariana. Ariana, you're not on the lounge anymore. You're on the free list. Woohoo. For the Ace of Wands in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of like trying to figure out things, like weighing your options or something, because I do feel like there's like money is tight, so I feel like there's something going on that you may need to watch your money for or save your money for, because I feel like it's going to be hard on that. You do have the Queen of Cups, so I do feel like there might be a female thinking about you, Bernard. I don't know who she is. I feel like she wants to support you, or she does support you already. She does see that you are someone who's very kind and sweet and that sort of loving energy. There is a moon, so this queen may be trying to deceive you a little bit, so be mindful of that. You know, she may have a good heart, she may come from a good place, but, you know, she may have tricks up her sleeves, especially with the Magician here in the dark. She may not be 100% honest, so, yeah, that's what I got for you. Hopefully she's not the one that's trying to make you spend all your money on her, you know? So what I got. Sibia, yes, I'm doing well, thank you. Nancy, thank you so much for the donation. Past life reading Leo, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you. Excuse me. Past life reading for Nancy. My hair was a mess again. My hair is always a mess, right? I had a mom vlogging channel before, and I was always telling everybody that I was a messy hair mom. Excuse me. Oh boy, sorry about that, Nancy. This cough just keeps coming up on me for some reason. Okay, let's try this past life reading for Nancy. Who was Nancy in a past life? Who was Nancy in a past life? Who was Nancy in a past life? What does Nancy need to know about her past life? What was Nancy's past life purpose? What was Nancy's past life purpose? What was Nancy's past life purpose? What lessons did Nancy not complete? What lessons did Nancy not complete? What about her past life that is relevant in this life now? What is relevant in that life that is relevant in this life now? Nope, that's not it. What is relevant in Nancy's past life now? Ooh, the Nine of Wands. So in your past life, the Eight of Cups, so maybe you were a Pisces in your past life as well. Someone who's very, you know, passionate, imaginative, creative. But, you know, Leos are very much passionate, creative, and all that sort of thing, too. So you're not too far off by being who you were then to now, right? In your past life, you may have been, like, a spiritual person. I feel like you did some self-discovery. You were working on yourself. I did feel like you did a lot of things for yourself. You wanted to discover yourself. Wanted to, I don't know if there was like some disruptions as well. You know, the Eight of Cups where you had to like decide like, okay, I'm figuring out who I am and I don't like who I am, so I'm going to change what I'm doing and like just drop everything, like leave everything behind and just go on like a completely new adventure, new direction. So you just kind of like started your life over in that life kind of thing. So that may have, like, the new life that you chose may not have been all that pleasant. You know, I feel like your purpose was not to have the best life to begin with. I feel like you were supposed to be, you know, someone who struggled with drugs or alcohol or that sort of thing. I also feel like you did get into some black magic and shadow work and that sort of thing as well, maybe at some point. Because I do feel like you were more of a free spirited, and if things didn't go your way, I feel like you tried to move forward and try to find yourself, and you tried to find the positive side of life in that past life. I feel like, you know, it caught up to you, it dragged you down, and I feel like you weren't able to escape it all that well. Because for your lessons that you did not complete, you were supposed to be a captive, you were supposed to be a prisoner in jail or that sort of thing, or a victim of some sort, maybe even a slave of some sort, or like, I don't know. You weren't meant to have a good life, and I feel like you tried your best to have a good life. You tried to get out of whatever situation that you were in that was negative. For the Nine of Wands, this is how it's revealed in your life now. I feel like it made you stronger, it made you more resilient, it made you be more on defense mode though, so I feel like your guards are up more often than they should be. I feel like you are a survivor. It did make you to be a survivor in that past life. You did learn how to find your inner strength through trial and error. And I feel like, yeah, it makes you more alert now, more at peace with who you are, though, even though you may be still a little bit defensive, a little bit more guarded. I feel like, yeah, Nine of Wands too, I just feel like there's a sense of, even though you may feel overwhelmed and all that sort of thing, you still are improving yourself. You're still trying to make a better life for yourself by setting some clear boundaries. Eight of Wands. Yeah, the hot fire, passion, energy. You still got fire in you. You haven't been defeated yet. You keep trying. And I feel like that just made you more resilient. Despite the challenges that you may be facing. So, my God. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you. Ellen! Moonbeam seems to be looking for you, Ellen. Moonbeam wants to know if Ellen's reading is supposed to be a past life one. Hi, hello. Today I tried to send something to Aquarius and my message is not sending through. So I texted other people and it went through. So will this issue be fixed tomorrow or what's going on? Let's see. What is going on for hello? Why is Aquarius not receiving hello's messages? Why is hello not receiving Aquarius? No, why is Aquarius not receiving hello's messages? 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 Oh, yeah. The Six of Cups. Six of Cups is on in the dark. Magician. You know, the Page of Swords is in the light, so I feel like the Aquarius is up to communicating with you. So, like, I'm not feeling like there's any reason why why the Aquarius wouldn't accept your message. Like, I don't feel like there's any energy that would indicate that he'd try to block you or anything. So, I don't know if it's just a matter of, like, his phone or whatever device you tried to send a message on wasn't working, or his internet wasn't working, or but I feel like there's no real reason for it. I mean, the Six of Cups is in the dark, but the Six of Cups in the dark is just kind of like being stuck in the past. So that'd be what that would kind of like indicate to me that he's still thinking about you, right? He's still thinking about the past, or I think something that ever happened between the two of you in the past. I'm not really feeling it's a negative thing though. Let's see, what exactly is the Six of Cups in the dark saying? What exactly is the Six of Cups in the dark saying? Two of Cups. See, like, I feel like there's a connection between the two of you. There's magic. There's determination. I mean, the Magician can potentially represent manipulation, all that sort of bad stuff, but it's in the light, so I don't think so as well. And then there's the King of Swords, so I feel like he's very calm, mature about the whole situation. So I feel like it's not really something that's done on purpose. So I don't know if there's something on his end why the messages are not going through for some reason. Yeah. So will this issue be fixed by tomorrow? I would say yes, just by basing on the cards that are here now. Will this issue be fixed for hello tomorrow? The Hangman. I'm not sure if it's going to be fixed by tomorrow. So I don't know if it's like, it's just his connections are down. I don't know. That's what I got though. Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel like there's any bad energy between the two of you at all. So, I don't know why there's no connection there. There's no bad energy between the two of you or anything. It's just kind of the situation. Yeah. Kimberly, how does Marshall feel about Kimberly right now? How does Marshall feel about Kimberly right now? How does Marshall feel about Kimberly right now? These cards went flying, so I don't know. There was the Eight of Cups there, so that's hot, fiery, passionate, romantic energy, right? Wanting the intimacy, like, right now. Shelly, yes. Nobody gets off the list until I'm done. But I don't always get to everybody because I'm only here for another hour. But if you're on the list, Nightbot will choose someone at random. Yeah, it's just at 9 p.m. my time. It's 7:56 for me now. I have to go. But Kimberly, how does Marshall feel about Kimberly right now? How does Marshall feel about Kimberly right now? We're trying to get Marshall's energy. How does Marshall feel about Kimberly right now? Where's my cat, Bernard? I don't know. Hopefully she's sleeping. She can be really noisy and a pain in the butt sometimes. Oh, man. The Magician, huh? I feel like Marshall has something up his sleeve, so I'm not sure what that is about for you. I don't know if he's trying to surprise you or is trying to come up with some sort of thing, but I also feel like he may be like struggling with communicating to you as well with the Hermit here and the Five of Cups. I don't know if there's like some the Eight of Wands about to come out earlier. I think when I first thought it was in the light, so that's probably what's supposed to be in the light, and I just, when I shuffled it back in, it got turned around. So I do feel there's a hot, fiery, passionate energy towards you. It's just a matter that Marshall's trying to struggle to communicate his thoughts and feelings towards you right now for whatever reason. I don't know. The Five of Cups is in the dark, so I do feel like there's this energy of like, wanting to be in a better position, wanting to see the positive side of his situation right now. But I feel like he's struggling to see that though with the Hermit in the dark. I feel like he's trying to like overthink things maybe a little bit too much. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there's this energy around Marshall right now that he feels like he doesn't fit in or he feels like he doesn't belong for whatever reason as well. But yeah, that's what I got. Money loves. Money loves me. I love that name. Money loves me. There you go. Feelings of Libra. For money loves me. What are the feelings of Libra towards money loves me? What is the feelings of Libra towards money loves me? What are the feelings of Libra towards money loves me right now? Oh man, what's with all this negativity? They're all in the dark. The King of Wands. Libra's male? Okay. For the King of Wands, I do feel like he's a little bit hesitant. I don't know if he's unsure of what's going on, because I feel like he's a little, I'm going to sit at the edge of my seat and see how money loves, I don't know, does whatever it is that you do. Because I feel like they're not ready to, you know, overexpress themselves or open up towards you. I feel like they're kind of like playing it safe and like trying to figure out what is what. I do feel like they talked about you to other people though. I feel like he's talking about you to other people because I feel like he wants to know more about you though. There is a judgment in the dark as well. So I don't know if he's just being a little bit overly judgy towards you and the situation. Not that he's judgy about you yourself, but like over analyzing. Like, you know, if I'm with Miss Money Loves Honey or Money Loves Me kind of energy, how is that going to play out? How is other people going to perceive me? Six of Wands as well. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of self-doubt going on, like he's not really confident in his decision. Will the Libra be contacting money? Will the Libra be contacting Money Loves Me? Will Libra be contacting Money Loves Me? The moon, it's still an illusion. I feel like there's no indication in his energy that he will or he won't. It's not a yes or a no. It's just kind of like, Let's see. What exactly does the Libra feel about Money Loves Me? What exactly is this? Like, is there any energy at all about how the Libra is feeling towards Money Loves Me? Girl talk. I told you he was talking to other people about you. Girl talk. He's talking about other people. He's talking with friends and stuff. Just living in the moment, having fun with friends, talking about you. So I have no idea why he's dragging his feet and not just talking to you. I don't know. You know, it's a mystery. I'm not sure what's going on with that Libra. I don't know if he just needs more time or what's going on. You're welcome. Benita, hello. Will Shan feel jealous if he sees me with another man? Ooh, will Shan feel jealous if he sees Benita with another man? Will Shan feel jealous if he sees Benita with another man? Six of Cups is a yes. Yes, he will. He's like, we have past memories together, and no one's going to come between us. You come up with random questions, yeah. What is he going to think about Benita with another man? What is he going to think with Benita with another man? What is he going to think with Benita with another man? Oh, that's mine. Man. Three of Cups. I feel like he's going to think like, you know, I met her first. I know we're friends. I'm better at socializing. You know, feeling disappointed, having regrets. Like, maybe I should have made moves towards her. Maybe I should have, you know, committed towards her better. Maybe I should have treated her better. But I didn't, so, you know, having those past regrets, disappointments, and all that sort of fun things. What is it got? current energy for Erica. What does Erica need to know? What does Erica need to know right now? 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 Oh, that's like some past energy. You don't want past energy of someone else. Let's just see. You welcome, Benita. What does Erica need to know right now? What is Erica's current energy? What is Erica's current energy? Ooh, the King of Wands. You're on fire. Oh, man. The King of Wands. I feel like you have this energy where you just saw, like, okay, I'm in boss mode now. I'm going to do whatever I want. That hot, fiery, passionate energy. The Page of Wands. I feel like you're going to be getting some good news or some good communication with someone soon if you haven't already. I just feel this energy of, like, you having these big ideas, feeling excited about it, feeling curious about it. And, like, I don't know, just wanting to more of whatever this energy is. But at the same time, the Four of Swords, I feel like even though you're excited about it, wanting to make these plans with someone, I feel like your heart's a little guarded. Like, feeling a little restless, kind of like avoiding. I feel like this restlessness is kind of like coming from being tired, though, because I feel like you're avoiding taking the break that maybe you need. Maybe just need to slow down and figure out what is what, or just hang around. Home life or whatever, you know. The Hangman is in the dark, so I do feel like there's this energy of yeah, resisting this stress and resisting or unwilling to do something. Let's see, what exactly is this Four of Swords and Hangman energy? What exactly is this Four of Swords and Hangman in the dark energy? Ten of Cups. Maybe something that you don't really want to fully commit to. A king could be someone else, for sure. It could be this person who wants to communicate towards you as well, if you're not feeling that hot, fiery, passionate energy. You know, the King of Wands. I do feel like there's this energy of, like, just wanting to be ambitious, just want to go for it. You know, having this high energy, and, like, you're, like, and then there's this energy, like, no, not going to happen today. Not committing to that. Can't promise that. I'm not sure what's going on there, or what this means towards you at all. I don't know. Five of Swords. Okay, maybe you're just not into this person. And if you're not into them, you're not into them, right? Yeah, I just feel like whatever this is, a lot of high, fun, romantic, hot energy, but it's like, nope. It could be even like creative, business-wise, financial as well, because I feel like there's an energy of you like being busy and working at it. Like, I don't have the energy for that. I don't know. That's what I got. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe by the time this person comes around talking to you, your attitude will change, or they'll be a better person than what the energy currently thinks it is. Devin, hello. Past life reading, yes, for Devin. Who was Devin in a past life? 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 What was Devin's purpose? What was Devin's purpose? What was Devin's purpose? What lessons did Devin not complete? What lessons did Devin not complete? How is this relevant to Devin's life now? How is this relevant to Devin's life now? Oh boy, you do have the Five of Cups energy, so I do feel like in your past life you were someone who faced a lot of changes and challenges and that sort of thing. I feel like in your past life you also experienced a significant amount of loss and grief and regret. maybe because you missed some sort of big opportunity, as well as maybe the loss of a loved one as well. I feel like in this life, though, you've learned to accept and be resilient and finding your way on your own from your own situation. Um, then your purpose in that life was, um, your purpose was to work in some high pressure jobs like management, caregiving, whatever that is for you, and take that responsibility. You often took on more responsibility than what you could manage as well. So I feel like you did do your purpose during that life. What lessons you did not complete was the hermit. So I feel like you were someone who did a lot of things. I feel like you did work a good job. You did that family life, had children, all that sort of thing. But you were supposed to be a single person. You were not supposed to get married. You weren't supposed to have a filled life. You were supposed to be some sort of spiritual worker, maybe a nun or a priest or a monk or whatever, someone who was very solitude. So I feel like the lesson you didn't learn was how to be alone, all alone, just enjoying your own self. Yeah. And then how is that relevant in your life now? I think it did. Whatever happened in your past life, it did make you feel more grounded, more steady on your feet, more realistic with yourself and all that sort of thing. I feel like you were someone who was who you are now is someone who's very generous, very talented in what you want to pursue. It says your career does come first, but you struggle to keep but you struggle to keep it long term. So I'm not quite sure if that affects you now or not. But I feel like keeping it long term is just kind of like you learning to be at peace with yourself and enjoying how to be alone and that sort of thing. I don't know. But that is what I got to. Firefly magic. Past life reading. Pisces. For Firefly magic. What does Firefly magic need to know about their past life? Who was Firefly magic in a past life? Who was Firefly magic in a past life? What was Firefly's magic purpose in that life? What was Firefly's purpose in that past life? What was Firefly's purpose in that past life? What lessons did Firefly not complete in that life? What lessons did Firefly not complete in that life? How is that relevant now? How is that relevant now? For the world, the world is in the light, so I feel like you were well traveled. People knew you from around the world. I feel like you had some fame, or you're just loved by a lot of people. I do feel like there was this energy of you getting acknowledgments as well, and just living that fulfilled life. I feel like you were also developing your intuition and that sort of thing as well during that lifetime. And then your purpose was to have justice. I feel like your purpose was supposed to be like a judge or someone. You're not supposed to be this traveler, free-spirited person. You're supposed to, stay home, be a lawyer or judge or some sort of thing. Maybe even an executor of human rights. I don't know. But I feel like you did. I did feel like you did do your purpose, though. Even though you're well known, I feel like you did do your purpose. Because I feel like there's a good balance there. I feel like there's a positive energy overall. Lessons you did not complete. So, the lessons you did not complete was, I don't know. I feel like you did complete them though. Because I feel like you did thrive on the roles that you were given. I feel like you did have that high energy. I feel like you were very good at responding to people quickly enough. and you adapted to where you needed to adapt to. So I feel like there wasn't a lot of lessons you did not complete. And how is that relevant to you now? The Two of Pentacles and the Lights. You know, Two of Pentacles, like, you're really good at juggling your life now. You may not feel like it, but the universe thinks you're good at it. You are adapting to the changes that come your way. I feel like you can be resourceful, you can be grounded, you can be all that good energy. And it says in your current life now, you are living a more wild life than maybe you did before. I feel like you're still living. I feel like that was a wild life too. You know, to be well traveled, all that sort of thing. I feel like you still have some of that wild instincts and energy in you. You may not be able to use it as much as you did, but I feel like it's still there anyways. You know, I feel like you're with someone who is having more out of this lifetime than most people have in other lifetimes. I feel like you have a kind of a strange relationship with the money in this lifetime, though. Money not be as much as you had in your past life with all that fame, but you know, you're still struggling. You're still trying. You know, there's still time. There's still time. Yukon, hello. Will I date anyone this year? Huh. Will Yukon date anyone this year? Will Yukon be dating anyone this year? What is Yukon's love life energy? Right away one? Okay, I can do that one. Oh, for Yukon. Will Yukon be in a loving relationship? What is Yukon's love life energy right now? What kind of love energy is coming towards Yukon? Will Yukon be dating someone soon this year? Will Yukon be dating someone this year? Will Yukon be dating someone this year? Ooh, the Knight of Wands is a yes card. You know, Knight of Wands is also very hot, fiery, passionate, you know, creative, spontaneous. All those fun energies. I feel like this romance may be hot and heavy and intense. Let's see. Who is this Knight of Pentacles? Why is Knight of Pentacles coming to mind? Maybe this person is a little bit earthy and grounded as well, besides all this hot, fiery, passionate energy. Who is this Knight of Wands? Who is this Knight of Wands? Who is this Knight of Wands coming towards Yukon? Who is this Knight of Wands? Ooh, the Queen of Cups. I feel like if this Knight will treat you like the Queen of Cups, will be like very emotionally supportive towards you, very loving, kind, and intuitive towards you. I do feel that energy. I feel like when you're dealing with this Knight, though, like, really trust your inner tuition, your inner voice, you know, making sure that they're as good as, you know, they're not kind of trying to take advantage of you in any way. You're kind of feeling that energy, too. I feel like the Queen of Wands here is kind of like a little bit on guard. Is this a new person? Is this Knight of Wands a new person? Is this Knight of Wands a new person? Ooh. The Four of Pentacles. I would say yes, it is a new person. I feel like it is a new person. I feel like this person is kind of also on guard, not just you. I feel like this person does want romance, does want it fast, does want all that. But at the same time, I feel like they're a little bit, they're not just going to date anyone. They're going to be very picky about it. You know, like, they have, like, high standards for themselves. What else does Yukon need to know about this person? What else does this Yukon need to know about this person? The Hangman, I feel like this person may try to change your perspective on something. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I don't know. Depends what you think about it. But yeah, I feel like this person will. I feel like you will make this person let down their guard a little bit and be more open, be more spontaneous, be more, you know, than what maybe they currently are. But that's what I got. I feel like the two of you will have some good energy. I feel like this is like a real relationship, not just a fling of some sorts. Where it has the potential of being something real. That's what I got. Yeah. You're welcome, Yukon. Winter! Feelings of the new person. What are the feelings of the new person I started talking to? His initials are A. Awesome. Okay, so What are the feelings of A? What are the feelings of A towards winter? What are the feelings of A towards winter? What are the feelings of A towards winter? Oh, man. The Four of Wands is in the dark. I don't know if, like, A is, like, going through something, because I feel like he has, like, or A has, like, some sort of setbacks of some sorts. I don't know what they would be, but I just feel like whatever that is, I feel like it's coming to an end, or it should be coming to an end, but I feel like A is resisting whatever that is. So I don't know if A is, like, not over their ex or whatever. And just kind of, like, that energy is, like, still lingering around them or not. I don't know. There's also the Eight of Cups here. So I feel like he wants to move on. He wants to move on towards you. But I feel like their past person is still, their energy is still lingering around him. So I don't know what's going to happen with this Tower. I feel like A needs to be completely healed from whatever that past relationship was before he can move forward, so he doesn't burn down this Tower, you know? And cause some sort of destruction between the two of you. Is he having feelings towards winter? I would say yes, because I feel like he's deeply thinking about moving past this and moving towards you, because I feel like you are his happiness right now. It's just a matter of how to get rid of this Tower completely. The Tower's in the dark, so I feel like he's wanting to get rid of it. It's just kind of still there. Is A growing more feelings towards winter? Is A growing more feelings towards winter? I would say yes with the Page of Pentacles, but I feel like he's not ready to fully express everything that's going on with him just yet. I feel like he's still holding back on some thoughts and ideas about whatever's going on there, whatever he's leaving behind to move towards you. So I don't know if it's a matter of him completely tearing down this Tower and then he'll be available towards you. But that's what I got. I don't know. Ellen, past life. Yes, past life at Gemini. If you do exclamation mark set, you can set your sun sign so that in your Libra rising sign, so you don't have to write it every time. Past life reading for Ellen. Past life reading for Ellen. What does Ellen need to know about her past life and how is it relevant to her life now? What does Ellen need to know about her past life? Who was Ellen in a past life? Who was Ellen in a past life? What was Ellen's purpose in a past life? What was Ellen's purpose in a past life? What lessons did Ellen not complete? What lessons did Ellen not complete in that life? How is this relevant to Ellen's life now? How is it relevant to Ellen's life now? I feel like in your past life, with the Justice card, I feel like you're someone who is well balanced. Like I feel like you were in a good position and you had success. I feel like you were like a lawyer or some sort of thing like that as well, or worked with lawyers or worked in like the legal system, maybe like, I don't know, police officer, whatever it was. I feel like you did do some legal work. And I feel like, I also feel like there's energy that maybe you were like an investigator, because I feel like you were very into like finding the truth about things and wanted to seek a justice for anyone who was, you know, lying or deceiving or whatever the case may be. And I feel like you're really good at it with the King of Pentacles here. So I feel like you did complete your purpose. I feel like you worked really hard. You had that success. Money was good. Your expectations are very high, but you were also very clever, very traditional, very steady on your feet, very grounded. There's some Taurus energy coming through there as well, and some Libra. Maybe you had both of those in your signs in the past. You're a Libra rising now as well, so I feel like that's still carried over in this life. For the Ace of Pentacles being in the light, I do feel like this is lessons you did not complete. So maybe you're supposed to be more more of a free spirit, more earthy, more grounded, more, someone who was more into like gardening and that sort of thing. I feel like you were supposed to be more frugal, like more living off the land kind of energy rather than being all businessy and stuff like that, career wise and that. So, you didn't complete it, but you have that opportunity to be more grounded, more earthy, more frugal. I always say that word wrong. More living off the ground and doing more things that are less businessy, I guess. And this life is, I feel like your purpose is the Six of Swords on this card is like your past life was filled with, I feel like your past life wasn't that. So I feel like in this life, there's a little bit of struggles of the give and take kind of situation. I feel like you're still struggling with that transition from moving from one thing to another. I feel like you're still going through some sort of healing of some sorts, or in the progress of like trying to find solutions and trying to adapt to some changes that may happen in this life, rather than having that clear mind and like, okay, I know what's happening, I know what's going on, and I just feel you're struggling with the struggles that you didn't have in this life. Let's see, what advice can we give to Ellen about having a better balance in her life now? How can Ellen get a better balance in her life now? The Eight of Cups, just keep moving forward despite the obstacles. Whatever makes you happy, move towards that. And don't look back. Do whatever makes your heart sing. And yeah, keep moving forward. All I can do is live and learn. That is what I got. I'll see you Sunday, Bernard. You have a terrific weekend as well, Bernard. Shelly, you love a past life reading. Yes, for Shelly. Who is Shelly in a past life? Who is Shelly in a past life? Who is Shelly in a past life? Let's see. Who is Shelly in a past life? Who is Shelly in a past life? Who is Shelly in a past life? Oops. Who was Shelly in a past life? Who was Shelly in a past life? What is relevant to Shelly's life now? What is relevant to Shelly's life now? Alright. In the past life, I feel like you were the Seven of Wands. So no matter what challenges you came across, you were able to stand up and defend yourself, defend your family, defend whatever it is that you needed to defend. You were a warrior, maybe even a spiritual warrior as well. I feel like you were a defender or on guard all the time. So I don't know if you were a defender of like something more spiritual of some sorts as well, because I feel like you were very strong, determined, and ready to confront whatever was in your way. I feel like you worked in competitive fields and as an activist or something, so you may have fought for like human justice and that sort of thing as well in your past life. And you stood your ground, you didn't let anyone persuade you otherwise. You did whatever you felt was right to do, and your purpose was, I feel like your purpose was exactly that, right? You sacrificed so much for loved ones, and now that you have, and that you had an extended family during that time. So I don't know if you have a family now, but I feel like the lessons you learned there was the power of unconditional love and the importance of following your heart and your intuition. And I feel like that gave you a more open and intuitive heart now. So that was your purpose. The lessons you did not complete was the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like you, the Seven of Pentacles is supposed to be someone who was more strategic, more patient, more, complying to the rules and standards and that sort of thing. But I think you fought that a little bit. You're a little bit of a warrior, maybe a little bit of a troublemaker, but for good reason. I feel like you're supposed to work where you're more progressive and quickness. I feel like you were progressive in your past life, though. If you were a defender of like human rights and all that sort of thing, I feel like you kind of like did your purpose. You may have not been as earthy and grounded as you are now, but you're a Virgo, so like you have no choice to be earthy and grounded now, right? Being an earth sign now. But I feel how that affects you now. I feel like it makes you more resilient, more strategic, more intense in your determination and that sort of thing. I feel like it made you a survivor, and it made you have those strengths that you have. Let's see what else we can get for you. How else is this going to, how is the past life going to affect Shelley's life now? How is it relevant to her life now, besides all of the strength and determination and all that sort of fun stuff? The Six of Cups. I feel like it made you more grounded, more living in the moment, more of that inner child energy that you may have once in a while. But that is what I got. I feel like you're just going along, doing what you're supposed to be doing. Conquering those missions of life. Aisha, hello. Zaid, my beau, his feelings for me about our meeting coming day for the feast time? So what are Zayd's feelings towards Aisha? What are Zayd's feelings towards Aisha? What are Zayd's feelings towards Aisha right now? The Six of Pentacles in the dark with the Two of Wands. For the Six of Pentacles, I feel like he's a little bit struggling with the equal give and take going on there. Hi, Ivo. Hi, Nature. I do feel like there's a little bit of an energy of like, just kind of like figuring out what is what. Like, I don't know if he like owes you like I don't know, a reason for something, or owes you some sort of communication. I feel like there's something that you're waiting for him to do that he hasn't done yet. And I feel like he knows that. I feel like he's trying to weigh his options, trying to make some future plans. But I feel like he's a little bit struggling with taking that first step towards you for whatever that is. So you haven't met yet, right? Okay, so you haven't met yet. That is why there's that feeling. Okay, so I feel like he's a little bit hesitant about meeting you for the first time. I thought it was feast time. I wasn't sure what that meant. First time. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I feel like he's a little bit hesitant. He's trying to make some decisions and choices there, but I feel like he's a little bit unsure. What exactly is Zayd feeling towards meeting Aisha for the first time? What is Zayd feeling about meeting Aisha for the first time? What is Zayd feeling meeting Aisha for the first time? Oh, I feel like he's worried about it. I feel like he's stressing. I don't know if he's getting cold feet or not, but I feel like he's stressing about it a little bit there. But he is confident. He does have strength. I feel like he will be there when it's the day to meet you. I just feel like he's really stressing about it, though. So I don't know if he's like weighing, like, should I bring her something? Because I feel like he owes you something, or I feel like he owes you something. So I don't know if he feels like he needs to bring you something. He doesn't know what to bring you. Like, should I bring her flowers? Should I bring her chocolate? Like, what should I do? You know? I feel like that is like what is on his mind, like why he's worried and like stressed about it. Like, what should I do? What should I wear? That's what I got. Mike, will anyone help Mike with that thing I need? Will anyone help Mike with the thing he needs? Will anyone help Mike with the thing that he needs? Will anybody be helping Mike with the thing that he needs? Queen of Wands, yes card, but it's in the dark, so it may take a little bit longer for someone to decide to help you. Like that energy might be a little delayed, but I feel like somebody will. What is the energy around this person that's going to help Mike? What is the energy around the person that's going to help Mike? What is the energy around the person that's going to help Mike? Maybe it's someone who said no, they're not going to help you before. They may change their mind because of the Hangman being in the dark. They may have a change of heart there. There is a star, so I feel like don't lose hope. I feel like something's going to come around for you. It may take a little bit longer. Maybe this person will decide to ask someone else to help you instead. I don't know. There is a King of Wands in the dark too, so there's a little bit of a hesitation about helping you. I'm not quite sure what that is about. Like helping you get whatever thing that you need. But I feel like, I feel like something's going to come through for you. I don't know. It may take longer. It may not be what you're expecting or who you're expecting, but I feel like you might get some answers soon that you're waiting for. Ariana, how would things be if me and Landon actually met? He's a Taurus. Huh, for Ariana. How would things be if Ariana actually met Landon? How would things be if Ariana actually met Landon, the Taurus? How would things be if Ariana actually met Landon, the Taurus? I don't know. I just feel this energy is like, Can the Taurus keep up with an Aries is the question. Would the Taurus make you feel more restricted? Aries have a lot more fiery energy, where Taurus is like, I'm fine just staying home. Just saying that because of the Eight of Swords, that restriction energy. But there's a Nine of Cups here, so if you actually met, I feel like you may be a little bit disappointed. I don't know. I mean, Tauruses are very loyal, very grounded, very earthy, very realistic. When they love someone unconditionally, right? And they're very passionate about that energy. So I feel like there's some good points to a Taurus. It's just a matter of what your energy is, if you're ready to settle down or not, and that sort of thing. The Nine of Cups is like, will there be disappointments? Will you question if you're happy or not? I feel like that's going to be a difficult decision to make if you did meet in person. Whether or not this would be the best relationship for you to be in. Excuse me. I'm also feeling there's this energy of being a little in denial about something too. I'm not quite sure what that would be about. Yeah. There is a Hangman in the dark too, so, you could change your perspective. The Taurus could change his perspective and see how that plays out. Is there any other advice can we give to Ariana about her actually meeting Landon? Two of Cups. I feel like Two of Cups, there is potential for love and romance, that spiritual connection, all that sort of fun energy. The Devil. I mean, I'm a Taurus and an Aries moon, so if he has an Aries moon like me and a Taurus, there is potential for all of this to be mixed matched, right? Have that intimacy, the Taurus is very sensual, very touchy-feely type of person, so they do love their romance and that sort of thing as well. I feel like there's a lot of potential here. It's a matter of what your perspective is on this. I feel like Landon would be on board. Meditation. What good things are going towards meditation? What good things are coming 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 towards meditation? Ooh, some things are coming to an end. So, when things end, there's always a new beginning. So that is good. I don't know if it's like hard times or challenges that are coming to an end. But I feel like there's going to be some like a big profound changes coming. I also feel like there's this energy of like transformation. Like you're going through a phase of transformation and you're like, it's time for a change, so let's just move past whatever you need to move past. Because I feel like you're going to get a sense of clarity with the King of Swords energy. I feel like you're going to take more control of your thoughts and like lead with more reasoning to your thoughts as well, and feeling more at peace with it, and being able to be like completely honest with yourself and like, okay, I'm done with the drama, and all that sort of thing, and get that focus that you're waiting on, or you're just going to decide to like have that clear focus because you have the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like you're going to have this even balance. I don't know if this has to do with your career, but I kind of feeling like it's leaning more towards like a career kind of decision that you're going to be making, or shifting towards, or and I feel this energy of you taking advantage of something and being more supportive, or you being able to support someone else or mentor someone else, or the other way around. I don't know. Because I feel like there's a good balance between you and this other person that I feel like you're going to be working with. Like, I feel like you're going to be doing something with this person. And then there's a Hermit. The Hermit's in the dark, though, so I feel like there's a sense of you I don't know if this is like someone who's trying to help you out in a positive light, and there's a potential of you like refusing this altogether, though. Like, I feel like this is a good energy, but if you refuse it, okay, so what is this energy if meditation, refuse to take or work with this person? What is the energy that's going to be around meditation if she refuses to help, support, or work with this person? The Seven of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So I feel like you've refused whatever job or whatever this is for you. I feel like there will be something else anyway. So this is just an option that's available to you, or potentially be available towards you. I feel like if you turn it down, there will be another opportunity coming your way anyway. I feel like the other one's going to be more of a hot, fiery, fast-paced one. Something that's a little bit less grounding. You may have to fight for it, though. There may be competition for this position, though, as opposed to this one kind of like just handed to you, it seems. I don't know. That's what I got for you. Hi, Danielle. To join the list and ask a question, you have to write exclamation mark join first, then your question afterwards. That's the only way that Nightbot can add you to the list, because Nightbot is just a robot. A program is not a real person. That keeps track of the list for me. If you want to just do exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, then rewrite your question or copy and paste your question after the join. For Alice, what are Veron's thoughts and feelings about Alice? What are Veron's thoughts and feelings for 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 Alice? What are his thoughts and feelings towards Alice? What are his thoughts and feelings towards Alice? What are Veron's thoughts and feelings towards Alice? Oh man, they're Ace of Cups. I feel like his cup is overflowing with emotions towards you. So I don't know what's going on here, but I feel like Veron has a lot of new feelings for you. I feel like he has some sort of emotional awakening happening. Like, okay, I actually do have feelings for Alice. What am I gonna do with it? I feel like he's kind of like holding on to some past things that happened between the two of you before. I'm not quite sure what that is about, though. Then there is, like, these changes that are happening with Veron. He's very much resisting it. You know, the Death card in the dark, he's resisting those changes. He's clinging on to whatever past thing happened. I don't know what it is, and I feel like he's a little fearful of change and see things as clearly as he should be right now. You know, with the king being in the dark, I feel the sense of like trying, like I feel like he's going through a struggle. Like, do I express my feelings to Alice and like settle down with Alice, or do I bottle up my feelings and pretend they're not happening? I feel like that is what he's kind of like going through right now. What is going on with these feelings? With what is he resisting? What feelings is Veron resisting? Page of Cups, communicating his emotions towards you completely. So I don't know what's going on there. I feel like he does have a lot of new emotions towards you, a lot of new love energy towards you. But I feel like he's kind of like in denial or doesn't want to admit that that is something that is happening right now. I don't know. Or is, but still a little fearful. That's what I got. Anika! Tanina's feelings for... What are Tanina's feelings for Anika? What are Tanina's feelings for Anika? What are Tanina's feelings towards Anika? Anika. What are Tanina's feelings towards... I feel like I'm so sorry if I'm saying these names wrong. Anika. What are Tanina's feelings towards Anika? Ooh, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. For the Ace of Swords and a Light, I do feel like there's a new beginning of some sorts. Or not really a new beginning, but kind of like a good, clear conversation. I don't know if you've had this conversation already or if it's something that's coming. But I feel like the two of you are going to have some success in that conversation and come up with some new ideas or talk about something honestly that will spark something between the two of you. The Ten of Pentacles here. I do feel like overall the two of you do have a good energy. I feel like she does feel happy with you, does feel content. There's this harmony energy coming through. I do feel like she feels like you are a good person, you're reliable, you're responsible. I feel like Tanya does feel all those good energies. There is a Knight of Wands too, so I don't know if this is a romantic energy or not. But I do feel like there's passion, like they do care about you a lot. I do feel like they feel like you are very ambitious and you do have a lot of potential. I feel like the Hangman is in the dark though, so I'm not quite sure if they're a little bit stuck with some sort of indecision towards you or some sort of energy like that. But that's what I got. I don't know. Hi, Lala. Yeah, I feel like the two of you or one of you are going through some sort of transformation, so I feel like that is going to change the dynamics of things between the two of you a little bit, but I feel like there's a lot of positive energy. I feel like she feels Tanika, I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I feel like they feel really good about your energy and your connection and all that sort of fun stuff. I'm getting there, you know, I'm getting there. This cough is like dragging on forever, but Mars! I made a new friend! Yay! I like to call him Bluebird. Their energy is so divine and comforting regarding on them. Reading on them. Okay, how do I come to them correctly? Because their vibration is higher than mine. I can tell. Let's see. For Mars, new friend that they call Bluebird, their energy is so okay. So, how does Mars come to them correctly? How does Mars come towards them correctly? Let's see. How should Mars come towards Bluebird? How should Mars come towards Bluebird? How should Mars come towards Bluebird? Okay, there's some good energy there. The Hierophant, I feel like the Hierophant is kind of like recognizing your energy between you and Bluebird and that divine spiritual connection that the two of you seem to have. I feel like that is what that is about. I feel like if you're emotionally supportive towards Bluebird, that is the way to go forward. You know, you're both feeling content. You both seem to be on the same page emotionally. You know, the Knight of Cups is someone who's also very diplomatic and very, you know, graceful and kind and all that sort of stuff. So I do feel like there's energy of like the two of you just kind of like being creative and spontaneous together in some sort of way. But also like supporting each other as well. There is a Three of Wands in the dark. So I don't know if this is an energy that's not meant to be around you for long though. But I just feel this energy of this coming and going. Yeah, COVID. Yeah, I had COVID too. This is not COVID though. I think I got like influenza or something because we tested for COVID and it's not COVID this time. Last time I was sick, it was COVID though. Yeah. Let's see. For Three of Wands in the dark, I just kind of like feel this energy of like some indecision or like feeling stuck or some hesitation. So I don't know if that's your hesitation because you feel like their vibration is higher than yours. Because I feel like your vibration isn't lower than theirs all that much. It's just a matter of you coming into your power and you raising your own vibrations. And I feel like that would like balance the two of you out. There is the Six of Cups in the dark as well. So I feel like the two of you have had a past life together. That's why you're feeling this connection. I feel like you two of you have had a round of whatever before. But yeah, I feel like just keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Just, you know, be there for them, and I feel like they will be there for you. Yeah. Bernadette, current relationship. What is the current relationship of Bernadette? What does Bernadette need to know about the current relationship? What does Bernadette need to know about the current relationship? How come the traffic light is back? Moonbeam? Moonbeam? Why is there a traffic light? What happened to the lounge? I don't know. For Bernadette. The list is closed for today? Okay. Oh, I never noticed it before tonight. I feel like that is still new. For Bernadette, what is the current relationship of Bernadette? What is the current relationship of Bernadette? What is the energy of the current relationship of Bernadette? What does Bernadette need to know about the current relationship? Oh man, I feel like your energy is a little bit, I wouldn't say judgy. I just feel like there's a little bit of playing it safe, holding back on expressing something, or holding back on some sort of thought or decision about something. And I feel like their energy is the Eight of Swords in the dark. So I feel like their energy is a little bit trying to look for some new opportunities, trying to get some clarity from you. I don't know if that's what's happening. Roles can always be reversed if you feel like this is the other way around. I just kind of feel like the other one is just kind of like, I want to just clear the air, move on, release this restrictions that I'm feeling. Kind of like the sense of liberation. I feel like whatever's going on between the two of you, there is going to be some solutions. They're just going to appear. And I feel like you're going to move past whatever this energy is that's being picked up. Because there is the Knight of Wands. I feel that love, romance, passion, all that sort of fire energy is coming through, you know? The Knight of Wands. That romance, that flirtiness going on. I don't know. I just feel like there's like still some adventure, like still something there, some sort of spark that is still there between the two of you. There is a Ten of Pentacles, so you know that grounding, earthy energy. You know that loving, caring kind of feelings as well. So I don't know what's going on, but I feel like it's overall your current relationship is pretty good. It just seems to be like some sort of thing needs to be cleared up there. What exactly needs to be cleared up between the Judgment and the Eight of Swords in the dark? What needs to be cleared up between the Judgment and the Eight of Swords in the dark? Four of Wands. I don't know if it's about like some sort of outing or social event or celebration or whatever that still needs to be discussed about what happened there or what didn't happen. I don't know. I just feel like there's a sense of a little bit of a, I don't want to say a conflict, but like some tension that's brewing there that needs to be cleared up. But besides that, there seems to be like a really good relationship, a really good connection there. You know, love, passion, all that sort of fun stuff. Sibia, hello, Sibia. Sibia, am I saying that wrong? Or do I say Sheila? Sorry if I don't know how to say your name wrong. I'm sorry about that. How does Scott feel? Sneaky Link? Huh. How does Scott feel? How is Scott feeling right now towards Sibia? How is Scott feeling right now towards Sibia? I'm just throwing the cards on the floor like always. How is Scott feeling towards Sibia? Oh man. There is a sun, so I do feel like Scott's feeling a little bit insecure about whatever his feelings are towards you. I don't know why, or maybe just a little bit unsure with the sun in the dark here. I just feel like I feel like he's unsure about the first impressions he had of you for some reason, or he's worried about what you feel about your first impressions towards him, if that makes any sense. But overall, I feel like the two of you have a good balance with the Temperance here. I do feel like there's this energy of like there's some harmony between the two of you, some serenity between the two of you. I feel like overall there is like some good energy. There is the Eight of Cups as well, so I feel like Scott is like trying to move past something. So I don't know if he's trying to move past a past relationship that he's had or just some past negativity that was in his life before he started to have feelings towards you, because I feel like he's trying to move past that, trying to leave that behind him and trying to move forward, but I feel like his heart is still guarded. Like, I don't feel like he's heartbroken or anything. I just feel like he's still healing from it. He's still trying to move past it, trying to release any stresses and worries that he's had before. So that may be a little bit what's holding him back with fully expressing his feelings towards you the way he may want to. We get some more energy about how Scott is feeling towards Sibia. For the Nine of Cups. For the Nine of Cups is in the dark. Oh man. I feel like he is unsure about his thoughts and feelings towards you right now. There seems to be a really good energy, but I feel like it's just Scott's own insecurities that's kind of like holding him back with fully being available towards you right now, though. That is what I got. Will Paul and Sheena have a new start? 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 For the Empress. Ooh, I do feel like Paul does feel like you are the Empress here. Someone who's very grounded, earthy, and mysterious maybe at times. I just feel the sense of like opportunity. I feel like there is an energy of the two of you having a new start together. I do feel it. I feel like it's kind of like at a pause right now though. So I don't know if what's happening between the two of you. I feel like the new start is kind of like at a pause or like a little bit moving very slowly. There is the Queen of Pentacles as well, so I do feel like there's this, I feel like this earthy, grounding, realistic energy. No contact? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably why there's a pause then, eh? Yeah. There is the Queen of Pentacles, so I do feel like there's this earthy, grounding energy between the two of you, though. But then there's the Five of Wands, so I'm not quite sure if it's about overcoming, you know, Chariot's usually about overcoming some obstacles and challenges. So I don't know if it's about having this conversation about whatever this Five of Wands is, you know, it could be like some sort of conflict or some sort of disagreement of some sorts. Trying to figure out what those issues are. But it seems like there is potential for a new beginning, so yeah, I feel like there's potential there. Let's see. Will this situation be resolved between Paul and Sheena? Will the situation between Paul and Sheena be resolved? The Judgment. The Judgment's in the dark. So I'm not quite sure. I feel like there's an energy of like holding back, hesitation, trying to play it safe kind of energy coming through as well. So I don't know. Hi Fiona, how are you? So yeah, I feel like there is potential, but yeah, the Chariot just kind of like paused. Yeah, I feel like whatever this is needs to be, I feel like if this is like resolved, then there is potential. That's what I got. Hi Mars. I did do your reading. Did you see your reading, Mars? Do the timestamp thing, because I did do your reading, Mars. If you haven't seen it already. You're welcome, Sheena. Nature. I am seeking help of my grandfather. Hossein soul in regards to family dramas that took me a long time. Will he be there for me? Are you asking for help from your grandfather? Is that what you're saying, Nature? Oh yeah, it's a band-aid. It's because I cut my knuckles. Every time I bend my knuckle, it starts to bleed. He passed away. Okay, so you're wanting to connect. I will try, you know. Sometimes spirits come through and sometimes spirits don't. So I will try my best to ask him to come in. But I can't guarantee it will be him for sure. Does Nature's grandfather want to come and give Nature a message? Does the grandfather Hosseini, am I saying that right? Wants to come and give Nature a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors that can help guide Hosseini to give a message to Nature? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors that can help give Nature a message from her grandfather Hoslens? Hosen? I feel like I'm still saying that wrong. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors that want to come and give Nature a message regarding her family dramas that are happening? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors that can help Nature's grandfather or someone to come and give Nature a message about what's happening with her family? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors that want to come and give a message to Nature Is Nature's grandfather available to give a message? Is Nature's grandfather going to come and give Nature a message regarding the family? Are any spirit guides, ancestors will come give Nature a message? What come through? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors will want to come and give Nature a message? Does Nature's grandfather have anything to say to Nature regarding the family drama? Ooh, there is the Five of Pentacles here. I feel like the Five of Pentacles is recognizing whatever the situation is around you. I do feel like there's a negative energy around you and your family that is struggling. I just feel like there's this energy of whatever it is, like consider the choices that you do have available. I feel like that is what they want you to know. I just feel this energy that they know that you're resilient and that you're not abandoned. You may feel abandoned, but I feel like they want you to know that you're not abandoned. That there's still energy around you. It's just a matter of like overcoming this. There's also the devils in the dark. So I do feel like there's energy of like this will be coming to an end soon. I just feel like it's just a matter of like stepping away from the negativity and all that sort of thing and just having some clarity. There is the Knight of Swords. So I don't know if this represents like your grandfather or someone else in your energy, because I feel like there is a clear communication that will be had. I don't know if it's with you or someone else. Whatever it is, I feel like to approach this situation or approach this conversation with clarity, like making sure that you're being honest with your thoughts and feelings, and that you're not bringing a lot of emotions in towards it. Yeah, there's King of Swords here. I just feel like there's a sense of like clarity and like being honest, like completely honest with yourself, being honest with the conversation that seems to want to be had. Like I feel like you're going to be in a conversation with someone about this. There's the Five of Cups as well. So I feel like there's a lot of deep emotions going on, a lot of tension, a lot of regret, a lot of disappointment, but I also feel like they want you to take a step back and not, I don't know, distance yourself a little bit emotionally wise. What else do you want to say to Nature? What else do you want to say to Nature? Is there anything else you want to say to Nature? Yeah, the Queen of Cups. I don't know if there's like a female in your family that's also causing energy around you or like causing problems or drama towards you. But yeah, I feel like you can just distance yourself from this person, whoever the Queen of Cups is. I feel like she's someone who is very overly sensitive, overly emotional, like emotionally exhausting to be around as well. Then there's a Ten of Swords. You know, I feel like you're going to move past whatever this is, you know? Whatever this is, I feel like you will move past this. His wife. Yeah, okay, well, whatever it is, I feel like you're, you know, it can't get worse than it is now, so it's only going to get better. It's just a matter of you distancing yourself from that drama and that situation and moving forward to that positive light. That's what I got for you, though. Hi, Madison. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you. Thank you, Madison. Past life Gemini. Yes, I can do that. Past life reading for Madison. Who is Madison in a past life? 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 Thank you so much for the donation. Who is Madison in a past life? Who is Madison in a past life? Ooh, the Ace of Cups. What was Madison's purpose in a past life? What was... Thank you. What lessons did Madison not complete? What lessons did Madison not complete? What lessons did Madison not complete? What lessons... That's too many cards. What... Okay. I feel like there's still a spirit here that wants to control the cards for some reason. They didn't clear. Let's see. How is this relevant to Madison's life now? How is this relevant to Madison's life now? How is this relevant to Madison's life now? Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles. You were aces and you're still aces, so that's good, right? There's some positive energy there. For the Ace of Cups, I feel like in your past life, you're someone who you sacrificed a lot in your past life for the ones that you love, and now that you have that you had an extended family as well that looked out for you. I feel like the lessons you learned there was the power of unconditional love and the importance of following your heart and all that sort of thing, your intuition. I feel like you went through some sort of emotional or spiritual awakening during that life as well, that gave you some sort of creative spark that was kind of like outside of the ordinary for who you were at that time. For the Death card in the dark, I feel like was your purpose. So I feel like your purpose was to do some shadow work, to be more spiritual and that sort of thing as well. But I feel like you didn't live up to your purpose because you were murdered, unfortunately. Yeah, that's really sucked to realize that you're murdered, right? I always feel like that would be like the worst kind of death ever, but sorry. No. For the Judgment, I just feel like your lessons that you didn't complete, I feel like it was out of control that you couldn't complete your mission if you were murdered. I mean, that wasn't your fault at all. But I feel like you were meant to be a humanitarian, someone who like volunteered and gave yourself to the public or other people as well. Maybe like a campaigner or something like that as well. But I also feel like this kind of made you more deeper connected with your spirituality, your intuition, and all that sort of thing. But I feel like how it's relevant in your life now is the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like you're more of a free spirit now, even though you may be more grounded, more earthy, more secure of who you are. I feel like sometimes this one also says that you can manifest whatever you want to manifest, right? I feel like the power is in your hands. You just need to go for it. It says your career comes first, but you struggle with keeping it long term, or you struggle with keeping rooted to what you want, or between what you should do and what you want. It seems to be still a struggle. You're still trying to figure that out, but you know, the Ace of Pentacles, there's always new opportunity. There's always room to grow your skills and figure things out as you go. But yeah, I think you're just doing the way you can, and some things just happen out of your control, but you're gonna keep moving forward. You're welcome, Madison. Beastie, yes, Beastie's saying hello to everybody. She's like, it's treat time. She was pretty patient up until now. At least she waited till 9 o'clock to start her meowing. That's Beastie wanting her her treats. She's at the top of the stairs, like, it's treat time. She's too funny. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you. I will be back on Sunday. I think Sunday will be full moon readings. Exciting. Yeah. See everyone on Sunday. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Have a great weekend too. Good night, Fiona. Sorry I didn't get around to your reading. But yeah. I'll be back tomorrow night 2 hours earlier than now. I start 2 hours earlier than now, is what I mean. But yeah. Bye everyone. Thank you.